The government is spending an extra £3.5 million on support for military veterans facing homelessness. The cash will fund mental health support and help with employment and independent living. It will fund services this Christmas and into 2026. It follows Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer's pledge at Labour Party conference that all veterans would be a guaranteed roof over their head. On Wednesday, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner announced £10 million of funding to protect rough sleepers from cold weather this winter. In the budget last week, the government committed to an extra £233 million of spending next year to prevent homelessness, bringing the total to £1 billion. The £3.5 million will go towards the Reducing Veteran Homelessness Programme, which aims to reduce rough sleeping by veterans. The cash will also fund the Op Fortitude Helpline, a referral service to help former service people find housing support. Both services were set up under former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak as part of a pledge by Conservative ministers to end rough sleeping by veterans by the end of 2023. Official figures show that in the first 3 months of 2024, 650 households in England entitled to accommodation to prevent them from becoming homeless included someone who had served in the armed forces. Sir Keir said, "Veterans represent the very best of our country, and we must honour their sacrifices. When I came into office, I promised that I would serve our heroes as they have served us. That is the least they deserve, given the sacrifices they have made, and it is why this government is ensuring homes will be there for heroes across the UK." Liberal Democrat leader Sir Ed Davey said that his party wanted higher standards of housing for soldiers as well as veterans. The government have also confirmed they will fulfil a manifesto pledge and put the Armed Forces Covenant fully into law. The covenant is a promise to treat those who have served with fairness and respect. It follows the government saying they will establish an Armed Forces Commissioner in the King's Speech. The Prime Minister met veterans and charities at Downing Street on Friday to hear about their experiences ahead of Remembrance Sunday. Defence Secretary John Healey and Veterans Minister Alistair Cairns will also be in attendance. Sir Keir will join former Prime Ministers, Defence Chiefs and new Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch on Sunday to lay a wreath at the cenotaph in central London. The Prime Minister promised back in September to allow veterans to get onto social housing lists more easily. The government's Homes for Heroes scheme will exempt veterans from local connection tests, which most councils use to decide who can qualify for social housing. At the time, Sir Keir said that, in every town and city in this country, people who are prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, who put their lives on the line to protect us all, but who will not have a safe place to sleep tonight. We cannot stand by and let this happen anymore. Young care leavers and domestic abuse victims will also be exempted from the tests. The government still needs to legislate for the changes.